Let's join the action with our commentator, Neil Henderson.
A massive crowd of almost 50,000 fans here at Ibrox, waiting for weeks for this occasion to see Walter's £25 million selection of talent from across Europe. And certainly they'll be looking forward to seeing Brian Laudrup, who was on the verge of moving to Ajax before being persuaded by David Murray to stay at Rangers for yet another year. And he's been rewarded with the captaincy, taking over from a legendary figure here at Ibrox, Richard Gough, who won 10 medals in his time here. And Brian Laudrup, a very busy summer period for him on international duty with Denmark. So the game gets underway, and it's Paul Gascoigne with the first touch of the ball. Now Van Vossen. Negri running through. Back to the Blues again. And it's Johansson on the edge of the box, and Ian Ferguson quickly gets in there to clear the danger. So a big cheer for Brian Laudrup as he takes the first corner of the match. Last year's Player of the Year, Durant. Albert. And Stensis picks up quickly. Finds Van Vossen, back with Laudrup again. Cody Vidmar, back from international duty with Australia. 13-0 over the Solomon Islands. And they could meet New Zealand very shortly in their World Cup qualifying group. Gordon Jury, over 2 years at Ibrox after signing a new deal. And Stephen Wright, who has really suffered through injury in the last 2 seasons, but back in the side today. Perini. But he's swept up by Amoruso. Stensis. And Bo Anderson. And a lot for these players to prove this afternoon to Walter Smith. Really the major challenge in front of the Ibrox crowd. 9-0 over Ayr United recently in a closed doors game. Walter very impressed with the performances of his new players there. And some real tests coming up as Rangers come forward for the Blues and quickly swept up by Stensis. And really the first major amount of pressure from the Blues. Now the chance for the Blues. And it's Jury. All he has to do is beat Niemi, but instead it comes to Negri! And that's the opening goal for the Blues after 9 minutes. Marco Negri. And a good build-up by Jury. A great run, no one in the defence. Jury picked it up. He was going to take it himself. He thought about it, saw Negri running through. And that's the first goal here at Ibrox for the Italian. Albert, tightly marked by Amoruso and Cleland. Here we have Johansson, who's making use of this trial for the next 14 days or so to give Walter Smith a clear indication of his talents. Here's Turn now. Will he try a snapshot? He does! And blocked well by Niemi. The first shot of the match by Turn. And tremendous power in that shot. And down came the Finnish goalkeeper. The 24-year-old gripped it before any more danger or pressure could be put on him. Stensis. The header from Bo Anderson. And a corner kick, Perini there to block any opportunity from Van Vossen and Perini. Certainly a world-class defender with his tremendous pedigree for the corner kick at the Copeland Road end of the ground. And the header! That's the goal! minutes, and the Whites are right back into the match. And it was Amoruso who got his head to it. The high corner kick comes down in the box, and Amoruso was in the right place at the right time. And two Italians then scoring the goals here. Blues 1, Whites 1. Sees Gattuso. Now with Van Vossen looking for Bo Anderson, and he just tries to... Yes, indeed! It's 2-1 to the Whites, and he pushed and he shoved, and he tried to round that Blues defence, and a good goal by Eric Bo Anderson. Good build-up play by the Whites, and it's Bo Anderson who just quickened his pace and pulling himself away from Stephen Wright, and a nicely taken goal. It was Van Vossen who set it up for the Dane, and he pulled himself away from Stephen Wright. The Whites now with Ian Ferguson in for Amoruso. McCoy and Gascoigne. He rounds the keeper, he rounds Gorham, and he scores! 6 minutes into the second half, and it's Paul Gascoigne who gets his name on the score sheet. And a nicely taken goal, a tremendous move. It was Gascoigne who had only Gorham to beat, and nicely taken by the former Lazio midfielder, and he enjoyed that. It's now the Whites 3, the Blues 1. And a lot now for the Blues to do. Now Johansson trying to break forward. Durant, Amoruso. Control from the Italian defender. Durant and Stephen Wright. And Stephen Carson just going to make a name for himself this afternoon with Boyack. A real Swedish contingent in the Whites today. Joachim Bjorklund and Whites in Johannes in blue. Bo Anderson now picks up his pace. Good opportunity now for Van Vossen, and McCoy! And another great build-up by the Whites. 7 minutes into this second half, and the Whites capitalising on the 3-1 lead. It was Van Vossen, cuts it back from McCoy. Nice play from Gascoigne, and he saw Bo Anderson in space. Van Vossen, he would have taken himself, but not selfish, saw McCoy just to his right, and it's now the Whites 4, the Blues 1. Turn. Negri tries to turn past Bjorklund. Will he succeed? Negri, the header from Albert. And his first real striking chance, or real chance to score this afternoon. Signed from Hamburg for £4 million in the close season last year. And look at the skill from Negri, good close play, and Bjorklund marking him tightly. Nice chip and the header from Albert. Stephen Wright, who outpaces Eric Bo Anderson to clear the danger. But certainly now it's Ali McCoy who has the opportunity, and he scores! 20 minutes played, and Ali McCoy, the supreme goal scorer at Ibrox, gets his name on the score sheet. 5-1 now for the Whites, and it was done so nicely by Stenzis. Looked for McCoy, he turned, he composed himself, and Andy Gorham was nowhere to be seen. Lovely pass there, precision pass, and it's McCoy. Boyack. Just tries the shot. Oh, and the lovely overhead kick from Marco Negri, showing how versatile a player he is, trying attempts from all different positions. And that was so close to going into the right side of the net. So Boyack looking to get in and find space for Negri, just going over Marco Negri. No wonder he scored 15 goals for Perugia last season with that kind of skill. It's Carson. Boyack manages to hold off Gattuso. Comes inside nicely. And powerful enough from Ian Durant. Only made 6 appearances last term on the Rangers side. Injury forced him out of the main squad. Bjorklund. And the Whites really taking it easy now. They know that they've got 4-goal advantage over the Blues, 5-1, and the clock ticking away. Gascoigne for Van Vossen, a throw-in. Leaves to the Blues. Nicely taken by Gascoigne. Here come the Whites again. This is a chance for McCoy to increase his lead, and he scores!
Extra hat-trick.
That was nicely taken by Ali McCoy. It's a hat-trick for him this afternoon. Now 6-1 to the Whites. Andy Gorham really hasn't enjoyed this afternoon, conceding a number of goals, particularly a hat-trick to his learned friend Ali McCoy. And the Blues will want to try and get another goal on the score sheet. The Whites very strong at the back and in midfield. Particularly coming forward, Ali McCoy has enjoyed a hat-trick. Paul Gascoigne, Bo Anderson and Amoruso with the others. Gattuso and Cleland. No need to rush, they're in a very commanding position. Boyack tries to bypass Ferguson. Carson. Now, will the Whites allow the Blues to get back into this match? And a free kick goes the Blues' way. Quickly taken. And Stenda's there to whip away the danger. Jonas Tern pressing forward, trying to also get his name on the score sheet so far. Marco Negri, the only one to be successful in doing that. The Whites again looking to press forward with McCoy, Ferguson, now Gascoigne. Bo Anderson has this opportunity. Will he keep it to himself? Tries to twist and turn, and it's Gascoigne looking for a second. It's Van Vossen, but real confusion there. Van Vossen looking to provide the opportunity for Gascoigne, but didn't go his way, and the offside flag was up. And the flag up on that occasion as well. So some of the stands here at Ibrox starting to clear out now. Maybe the supporters of the Whites are content with the 6-1 scoreline, but the Blues certainly aren't. Oh, and the touch there from Negri, no power in that shot at all. And Niemi diving to his left. Nice move by Johansson. He was looking up for support inside the penalty area, and not quite powerful enough from Negri. Could have chipped the keeper there, but instead right into the hands of the Finn. As the Blues come forward again, and maybe the Whites taking their foot off the gas a bit, and it was Albert trying to test Niemi. So much power in the German shot. Let's have a look at this one. So much speed and power in that left foot, and just going high over the bar. Gascoigne wants a second goal, and it's Van Vossen who slows down his pace. The flag was up. Negri, one-on-one with Bjorklund. And he comes down, and that is a penalty kick. And it may be a soft penalty, but Negri did come down. And let's look at how it happened. He was tightly marked by Bjorklund, tried to bypass the Swede, and he was impeded, came down, and that's the penalty which will be taken by Negri. But instead, it was an attempt there by Ian Ferguson to bring some hilarity into the occasion. But it's Negri now who will take this, looking for his second goal of the afternoon. And it's well saved by Niemi. Maybe looking for some more power in that shot, but too late here at Ibrox as the Legions give both sets of fans a standing ovation after an incredible hour of football. And it was the Whites who scored 6 goals this afternoon through Amoruso, Bo Anderson, Gascoigne, and a hat-trick from McCoy. So here at Ibrox, join us again after the break.
So there we are.